Good morning and welcome to St. John's Everyday. My reading comes from Psalm 42 verse 4. The things I remember as I pour out my soul, how I used to go to the house of God, under the protection of the Mighty One, with shouts of joy and praise among the festive throng. So this is the prayer of a man in exile. And when I read it further, on two occasions it says, "Where is your God? Where is your God?" In verse 43, he says, "Why have you abandoned me?" So it seems to me like there's something going on the outside and people are questioning, and then there's something that's going on the inside for him. And it seems like he feels separated from God. When I think about the past 12 months and how things have been, and as we're coming towards the end of a church year, as a church family, we've experienced good and bad of life and losses in the past 12 months. And there's been this constant tension between blessing and disappointment. And it feels like that's where the psalmist is at. I'm reading God on mute at the moment, and it's all about unanswered prayer. And in chapter 12, it talks about engaging in silence. And it says, life's great trials leave us either bitter or better. They'll never leave us unchanged. And when I think about that, and I think about how I sometimes feel separated from God, how I sometimes feel it really difficult to submit to God, and how I sometimes it's really difficult for me to be patient. I try and think and remember the past and how good God's been, and I think about the future and the hope that we have. And even though I don't sometimes always feel God's presence, I know that God will never leave us. So that's what I'm going to leave you with today. Thank you.